Welcome back to Lightcraft Academy. No, this is not a part two. It's not a continuation of our last episode where we looked at set design, although I could not resist coming back into this set because I figured out a way using not Photoshop. That was a total fail, and I'll show you why, but using another AI platform to do some interior decorating. It's such an incredible model, an AI model, that you can see in the glass table. It's actually taken the background that I provided as a reference image and added some reflection in that glass table, which is pretty cool. I'm going to talk about that really briefly, but I'm here really because I had an email, and the timing was fortuitous. The email was from a teacher asking for some advice on building a rig, because a teacher in August, when the kids come back September, wanted to start having kind of a run and gun rig. And the timing was great because as I leave in a couple days for Cape Cod, well, I'll be producing some content there, but then to Wales, I wanted a rig that I could travel with. Had a couple of requirements. It had to be able to be a rig that could accommodate the cooler. That's become a necessity for me to keep the phone cool, but also some stabilization. So I developed a rig that's fairly low cost, and I want to kind of walk you through how I built that for a very user-friendly rig. And in Wales, during our 2-week camp, we quite often get visitors, like VIPs from like the BBC and ITV, and I'm not afraid to say, hey, check this out, because I think, and as always, they're really fascinated with it. We have this free app, thank you to the people at Lightcraft, an app that's free to anybody, particularly free to students and teachers, where we can do some virtual production, even in a location like this incredible location. So let me step away to a voiceover, and let's talk about how I built this rig. And I'll even give you the parts if you want to replicate this. So we'll be right back. As a quick aside, furnishing the broadcast set was a straightforward process, but in my experimentation, I discovered that Photoshop's generative fill capabilities are very much limited compared to what I was able to do with Runway AI. With the exact same prompt, the Photoshop render was, well, pretty miserable. In Runway, I was able to not only get some nice furnishings with reflections, but I had exact control over style and color, getting a red couch as I'd asked for in this example. Regarding the rig, at the outset I wanted to stress that the gimbal is not a requirement. Since I already had this gimbal, I wanted a handheld rig that could accommodate it, but in about 5 seconds I can remove the gimbal for a more organic handheld shot. In my diagram from left to right, we have the small rig cage, the aftermarket handles, the iPhone cage, which makes it possible to mount the cooler, a cold shoe mount adapter, the cooler and portable battery, and finally the gimbal. From these images and video, you can see how the rig comes together, and disassembly is easy for storage and travel. For the most part, it's toolless, except for one L-wrench, and that came with the accessories. Using the mannequin in both gimbal mode and organic handheld, by turning off and locking the gimbal, you can see that a handheld shot using Jetset brings the scene to life in a very natural way. Having this so-called run-and-gun option with a dedicated rig that allows the cooler to keep everything running smoothly is a real asset. And we're back in a different angle. What I love about this set pack, and by the way, these images are available on our Flickr account, send me an email for the code to access them for free, is that you have different panels. I'm on the middle panel now. This was the middle section. I have to say, I think with the new furniture in the background, it looks a bit like a talk set. But these are available for free. I am getting ready to go on the road for a couple weeks. If you're a regular follower, I'm in my summer schedule now, 2 weeks on the Cape. Well, I'll be producing content on a small green screen, a wrinkled green screen, and a small cottage. Then off to Wales at a university, working with kids 12 to 17 years old. Always fun to introduce our Welsh students to this amazing app and this incredible technology called virtual production, Jetset style. So when I see you again, it'll be from a few thousand miles away. But the beauty of Lightcraft is, Jetset rather, you don't even know, because it's all done on a wrinkled green screen. As always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. See you in a few weeks from the right coast or the left coast. Take care. Thank you.